Hello. Today we're going to make a nice shepherd's pie. All the ingredients. 500 grams of lean minced beef, 6 carrots, peeled and chopped, and 2 onions, finely chopped. For the topping, we have about a whole swede, which is about 750 grams, and all these carrots weight. So we have 750 and 750 a carrot. Will be chopped in the same size chunks because they will be boiled and they need to soften over about a half an hour. First we'll put our carrots on to boil. They'll take about 15 minutes to soften. Next, get your large pan, give it some sprays of oil, just to the bottom. Not too much. Then bake your mince into the pan. Doesn't have to be too small because you'll be chopping it while you're cooking it. It starts to sizzle, give it a turn and keep doing that until it's brown all over. Or it will go grey, not brown, but it'll be cooked. You can see it's browning up nicely. One more turn will do it. That's pretty grey there now, pretty brown, so we'll put the onions in. Give them a mix. While we're waiting for the carrots to boil, we put 2 oxos in a pint jug. And we're going to fill that with the boiling water from the carrots. Before you take your carrots off the boil, just test one, make sure it's soft, not too soft. That's just right. We'll put that off the boil. And we'll just top up the jug with the water. No matter if you get a couple of carrots falling, it won't hurt. No water left, so I'll put that to one side. Give your oxo a good mix up. Pour that in with the meat and onions. We'll bring that back up to boil. With the carrots. Mix that all in. At this stage you'll see it's quite runny, so add some gravy thickener, pesto, whatever your preference is. Don't use too much of that because it's very salty and high in calories, so use cornflour to thicken your gravy. Tablespoonful. You see now it's quite a thick juice there. That's enough thickening. Now we'll do now, we'll put a lid on that and just bring that to the boil and then simmer for 10 minutes. Now while that's simmering, we'll cut up the topping, which is swede and carrot. Swede and carrot instead of potato because it's lower in calories. As me and the wife and the family are all on a diet, we found it's just as tasty but less fattening. That's the carrot. Now the swede's a bit tougher, so you should cut it in slices about the same thickness as the carrot. Then again into cubes again. If they're the same size as a carrot, they'll cook at the same rate. And they will mash up easy in the food processor. I'll see you in a minute. Our carrot and swede done. Now at this point you want to put the kettle on, so you put them into hot water. And you add the carrots and the swede. And then they mix up. Top up with the water from the hot kettle until it covers the veg. Now we put that on to boil for put it on to boil for 45 minutes. Now while that's boiling, we're going to tip out our shepherd's pie mix. The old job. Spread that evenly. Yum, can't wait. When the swede and the carrot is boiled, we'll mash them in the food processor. Strain them into the sink. If you're not sure whether they're ready, get a bit of swede and carrot on a spoon and just squash it, which it really does, so it's ready. Usually where your glasses, mister. What we do now is spoon that into the food processor, but first you have to get rid of all that water really, because it'd be too wet as a mash, so you should squeeze it. Use a pot lid Much water as you can out. You'll find it'll be a lot better consistency. That's quite smooth. Let it lay down for a second, and we'll put it on top of the. Just use a small spoon, layer it on top. Only a thin layer, go sparingly. Mix. It doesn't look enough, but it is. It's just enough to cover it. We just draw a fork over the top, make it look a bit more presentable. For those of you who are on a diet, you can put some cheese on top and put it in the oven. Put it in the oven for about 40 minutes. Enjoy it.